Now to Nance at the top, hands it back to Adams, 10 to shoot. Adams into the paint. Outside he goes to McManamen, in the corner to Grable. Grable keeps it on a string, back to McManamen for three. Banks it in! It's good for three on the bank shot. Oh my goodness.
I did not call bang, but I mean, I heard a couple guys on the bench called bang after I shot it, so.
That counts?
I guess that counts.
CSU.
Yeah, exactly. He's done it. He's done it 2 times before, CSU and Nevada. So, you know, when he had the ball and the clock's winding down, he goes to shoot it. I figured it would just go in somehow.
I mean, I just saw the shot clock winding down, and I mean, I had a little space, so I shot it, and I mean, a little too hard, I guess, but I guess I got a little lucky with the bank. I mean, I was pretty surprised, as everyone else was, but I mean, I'm glad it went in.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind was it sounded audio-wise like a game in Laramie. Really pleased that our fans came out. I'm really happy for these guys. There's never been a game this year I've ever questioned their try. They have great try when they're up, when they're down. And so I'm happy for them. I think they're happy to be in the championship, but I don't think they're ready to settle for anything less than a championship victory.
Well, I said this a couple of times in some post-game interviews, but I'm just happy for these 5 guys that are a year ahead of me, that I've had a chance and the privilege to spend 3 years with. I know they've wanted this for a long time, work their tails off for us. You know, I'm just glad to be a part of it, and I'm just glad I could do something to propel them to that spot and help out a little bit.
These conference games are always a blast, you know, but in terms of the close game nature, back and forth, I mean, we have 5 seniors, including Josh. His experience-wise, he's a senior too, but just the resiliency and stick-to-itiveness to our game plan. You know, we just executed what we wanted to do on defense, and then the rest took care of itself.
You know, I'm feeling pretty good, but I mean, the best stat is 2-0 in the Mountain West tournament. You know, not many people had faith that we could do anything here, and you know, now we're winding up in the championship game. It's just a credit to this team and how hard we've worked, and you know, how we stuck to our principles and stuck together as a team. So you know, it's just a really gratifying feeling.
You know, I've said this before, and the only guy that ever comes to mind is Joakim Noah. He's the one guy we had to rein in, like slow down. And it's a blessing for a coach to have somebody that you have to actually slow down. I think it was his leadership today as much as anything else, listening to him in the huddles, listening to him on the floor and at halftime. That's where he's had a great growth. He really knows how to inspire the players in a positive way.
We've taken this program, you know, especially these 5 guys ahead of me and Jason, from a 10-21 season to 3+ 20-win seasons, and you know, it's a credit to this guy on my right, Coach Shy, and everybody that wears the brown and gold in the stands and here. You know, it's a tight-knit family, and you know, we've worked extremely hard to get here, and we've built this program up. So, you know, that would just be the cherry on top if we can make this dream come true. You know, first of all, Marks is a heck of a player and a heck of a program. You know, it takes a toll when you try and stop him. And, you know, you look at his numbers tonight, 17 is a pretty decent game. So, you know, it was definitely a challenge for me, a challenge for this team. You know, it's very difficult to guard Marks one-on-one. So, you know, it's a credit to the help side. Got beat a couple times, and my teammates had my back. So,
I mean, we went into halftime after Josh made one of many outstanding runs in the game, down 2. And the momentum was swinging. We could feel it swinging, and knew that, I mean, I think they were, what, 7 for 13 from 3 in the first half. So that had to change, and in the second half it did, and that was the major change in the game.
Too many threes, too many open threes the first half. The game was probably being played too fast. We get a little greedy. We want to run the ball when we can get it in Josh's hand and get some people down the floor. We don't want the other team to. And unfortunately, it was going back and forth probably quicker than we really want. The tempo slowed down a little bit the second half, and it may have been getting a little boring for some, but that's more to our liking against a team like Boise. They're just too poised on offense.
You know, a lot of confidence, and you know, just like Larry said, that's accredited to the upperclassmen and the experience we have. You know, we have been in overtime quite a bit. You know, against New Mexico, I think one game at Fresno probably sums up over half of our overtimes with 3. So you know, we have that experience, and you know, it's just really just another 5 minutes, and you know, it really just comes down to who wanted it more.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a little bounce in their step. I mean, this is an opportunity that they want to seize. Neither came easy. They trailed. They had to come back. And their connectiveness is something that still excites me. So, you know, we'll give it our best shot. I have no question that at 3 o'clock tomorrow, they'll have pretty good try and they'll have pretty good focus.